Curse successful. If you are new, friends, you want to hear this story. In August of 2023, I placed the curse on Gary Gensler. Now, I did it as a revenge retaliation because Gary Gensler, the semen demon, he came after my bags. And precisely what he did is he came after PulseChain. He came after Richard Hort. So unfortunately, he listened to Cleo. Hello, Cleo. And he accused Richard Hart of fraud, which is false. Securities, also false. Complete fabrication of trash. And on that day, it was a nightmare day. We dropped 66%. We literally got the devil's number. So instead of crying, it was very, very painful, really painful to be like, man, this is horrible. What I did is I go, well, I noticed I had 665 people that I was following on Twitter. 665. And I made Gary my 666th. You can only use it once. And I thought, you know what, PulseChain Community, there is literally no other community on earth I'm going to blow this silver bullet for. So that's exactly what I did, friends. I had one bullet in the chamber. One. So there was one bullet literally loaded. Okay, it was just one there at the time. Okay, you know what? This is so obvious. Your bald head. It's over. So it worked. Okay, it worked. After that moment, Corrupt SEC lost to Grayscale for corruption, and then they lost to Uniswap for scam token listing. So this is how sad it was. Do you know Uniswap, friends, on Ethereum? Now everyone in crypto is starting to see that PulseChain Community, Hex specifically, was correct. Uniswap are a bunch of bug-eating, hormone blocker-taking, feminist, femboy, furry, appreciating, tuck your witty between your legs weirdos all over there. The World Economic Forum scum. Great technology, though. Just the people there trash, okay? And the whole world is now, they've opened your eyes. You see how trash ETH BTC is? They hire all these DEI hires. It is garbage. So Uniswap, as we call it, Uniswamp or Unisoy, to let you know, what they did is they backstabbed the whole crypto industry. So they were being pestered by the Corrupt SEC, so they went and made a truce. They went to them and they handed over everything. They, well, I'd say to hand over, it's public blockchain, but you know what I mean? They worked with them. What happened was the deep state, so the corrupt scum, the deep state, the insiders, friends, it's the US Fed. Okay, just to let you know, spoiler alert. Who's a deep state? Who's a deep state banking cartel? Goldman Slugs, Bank of Ants, Citybug, JP Mosquito. Yeah, do you know who they own? They own the US Fed. The US Fed is private owners. The US Fed is privately owned. It's owned by the insiders of those banks. The biggest banks in America, right? So everyone knows that. Now, what they started noticing was crypto was recovering in this year. So they tried to kill it, and then Bitcoin was recovering. So they eventually, what they did was, in 2023 of this year, they hit the emergency button. Because instead of crypto going to zero, it started recovering. And so what was their emergency button? They grabbed Uniswap, who was working with them closely to backstab and slice the throats of the whole crypto industry with their trashy, centralized Uniswap V4 and these other garbage that they were doing, and we all know what they're doing, okay? They went to Uniswap and they go, oh, sorry. They basically shot Uniswap in the back of the head. So Uniswap turns the back on the rest of the crypto industry, and then the Corrupt SEC has to pull the rug under them. And so they went after Uniswap. So the Corrupt SEC went to Uniswap, go, oh, you're actually a securities dealer. We're going to sue you as well. Isn't that scum? So that's how scum it is. So Uniswap, they handed over the information. Corrupt SEC looks at it. They were going to work with them, but we recovered. That was the only thing that happened. Don't make no mistake, okay? They're going to pretend like they're on our side. No, they won't. And the only reason why this basically blew up is because crypto started recovering. Okay, the force of good started working. And then you had Roca Negra with the BlackRock BTC announcement or the spot ETF where they said they were going to do it and stuff. So I made Gary Gensler, the clown here, honk honk, The clown. That's why, friends. See, Gary's with his red nose. That's why I have a red nose here. Honk, honk. By the way, corrupt Interpol, Soyboy Finland Government. I'm also putting a curse on you, scum. Okay, now, I gotta put it. It's tough for me, friends, because there's a lot of people in Finland who we love and adore. I don't want them to get cursed. So I still, I don't know about it. But Soyboy Finland Government, Euro Interpol, well, you guys, you've cursed yourselves. Okay, so they're just lactating their man boobs all day, drinking too much soy. Friends, the judge is saying that you guys were lying. You know what I mean? But that's how the story went. So corrupt chairman Gary Gensler, it was disgusting. Now, make no mistake. Yeah, there's going to be crime season now in altcoins. There will be. But that's because of this guy. All right? Because he wasted 4 years where they could have actually made progress in altcoins, in the industry. Because he wasted 4 years, there's nothing to start from. So now the US government's like, well, we've got nothing to start from. We have to start from zero, which means we have to make it open season. And then let the crimes and stuff happen later on with the innovation. We'll fix out the crimes next year. 2026, we'll fix it. That's pretty much how it works, you know? Unfortunately, so US is 4 years behind, friends. Literally 4 years behind, and now they're going to try get ahead of it. They've got to get everybody in. So there is a silver lining to this, friends. There is a silver lining. I gave Gary the silver bullet, but the silver lining is that this is like a big recovery, double bubble Altseason year. So the curse is successful. Just in, corrupt chairman Gary Gensler officially resigns. You know, so that's pretty much this story. And yeah, I noticed when I'm trying to do good for the world, if I block someone, friends, or if I curse someone, bad stuff always happens. So look, they are, remember, it's like a revolver. Each bullet counts, okay? You don't have like a automatic weapon, just spray 50 bullets. So you can't just go, with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, Spider-Man said that right before he saved that lady from the cardboard box factory. Okay, so this is an irreversible voodoo curse. I think it's going to work out fine. Now, I've got more videos coming out for you. There are a lot of people saying the cycle's over, which is great because, you know, man, bull markets begin on depression. They are born on depression. They grow on skepticism. They grow on the FUD, the uncertainty and the fear and they grow on that. Because what happens is you got to think about it like this, friends. Humans, we love backing the winner. So let's say there's a round of let's say there's 10 rounds where you can prove you're worthy of to be a winner. So if you win round 1, people on the sideline say, you know what? You did well in the first round. There's still 9 to go. But then when you're hitting like round 5 and you're still doing good, they're like, whoa, there's a lot of potential here. Okay. But it's not 100% everyone's all in. If you win like 10 out of 10 rounds, you've literally proven to the world you are a winner. And now you have maximum mind share. Sports stars go through this, pop stars and everything, okay? But the biggest growth is the person who bets when that person had 0 wins under their belt. You can do this in markets. If you're buying in depression, there's 0 wins, okay? And what are the wins, friends? The wins are actually, it is when you make higher lows. When you go up, here's win 1. Here's win 2. Here's win 3. You see that? So people keep buying, people love buying highs until the fighting end. There is like no stopping. That's actually the end. That's a parabolic move. And then it's all over. Okay. Makes sense now, right? But the person who buys at the very, very beginning, they're the ones who get all the gains. Okay. So obviously you have to delicately balance this because, you know, there's more thought that goes into it, but you understand this in a nutshell. Well, right now, altcoins as a whole, man, they're all dead. They're literally still dead. Does this mean it's the maximum money opportunity? Yeah, it does. I mean, like we were hoping, we flipped green on the weekly super trend in December last year and sad that we're still down. But, you know, it is what it is. If it's repeating what happened in 2017, it actually kind of is. To show you, this is spooky and strange, friend. Like 2017, man. Look what happened in 2017. 2017, friends, there was this screw around the area and they just started popping up in March. This was actually Ethereum and XRP moving. So Ethereum and XRP just starts moving up. Okay, and actually peaks in June. So the curse, it's off. Gary Gensler curse is off. Corrupt Soyboy Finland Interpol. Look, man, I think the PulseChain community as well, no one's concerned about this corrupt Interpol trash because, like, I remember seeing, do you remember seeing this mugshot, friends? You remember seeing this, bro? This mugshot. You remember this guy? You don't recognize this guy on the right? You recognize him? Yeah, he's the president now. He's the president now. Do you remember this guy as well? Do you know this guy, friends? Julian Assange. They said he was pooping in his hands and he was smearing the walls in the embassy. They tried to get him out, put him in jail. They were making up lies to do that, okay? Now, to me, that's a normal Tuesday afternoon party at my place. But, you know, when you're accusing someone who is coincidentally leaking out important critical government information where they're like literally butchering their people, you understand the hypocrisy here. Remember, Julian Assange was put on Sweden's Interpol. Sweden. We call it Sweden. Sweden! You get it? He was charged. They said, oh, you raped a girl. Where's the girl? Oh, I don't know. You get it? So, when you get a lot of money, if you're not in that system, they really do target you. And here's the thing, friends. When you got a lot of money, say Richard Hart, he's a good promoter and marketer, which means he gets his name out there, which means you become a target. That's what happens. He's not trying to hide. He was trying to make himself seen more. So they're like, oh, we can. That's what they're thinking in their mind. Oh, we can get a lot of money. Hey, Soyboy Finland Government. Go call up Donald Trump and tell them that there's a Finland server for Soyland in Soylana and Finland, and that you deserve like a third of his $80 billion FDV of the tokens. He'll tell you to go and get stuffed. You get it? You see how absurd that sounds? Yeah, but that's what they think. They think, oh yeah, this wallet may or may not belong to you, therefore it's our business profits. No, it's not. No, it's not. Go to court with the other 195 countries in international court, Soyboy Finland Government, and go figure out who the hell owns the Ethereum blockchain. When you can figure that out, okay, then maybe you're entitled to 33% of my bags. But I want to see the other 195 countries agree with you that you own the Ethereum blockchain. Then I'll send you 33% of my bag. So you can see, friends, people aren't taking it anymore. By the way, Trump just launched the meme coin. Yeah. And Melania within a day or two apart. You see what I mean? So times are changing. So the curse is lifted. But now, the next most important part. You're like, yeah, Sommi, I know the curse is lifted, bro. I want to see the prices pop. Yeah, I want to see them too as well. But as well, friends, like we didn't know that Ethereum ate this many bugs. I thought Vitalik I thought he just tried bugs once. Turns out, man, you've been living on a diet of soy and bugs for like 2.5 years. Friends, trust me. This is just like, you can't force the candle up here, but friends, I promised it. Look, friends, let me just show you this, okay? There's $380 billion in Ethereum. You think those people aren't ready to kill the Ethereum Foundation? They are. Trust me, they are. Okay, they're just, because they're like independent, neutral, nice, they pretend like there's no emergency panic button and they're about to like give them the slice. They pretend. It's pretend. I promise you it's pretend. And you know why? Because listen to the guy who predicted back here in 2022, I always said, I go, guys, if one day when you guys price doing dog shit, I was hoping in the next bear market, but apparently it came before it, before the bull even starts, I said, you guys are going to turn back on your principles. You guys are going to start compromising. Okay, and they do. They do. Case in point, they've just announced an emergency 50,000 Ethereum stimulus package to give to DeFi, starting with RV. Golly gee, I can't figure it out why, friends. Maybe the price actually does matter. And maybe because you're losing so bad, you're going to have to react. Maybe that's what market prices do, okay? It tests everyone, you know? It goes to certain prices. It basically forces people to be like, okay, we got to change stuff. But that's the game, friends. That's the game. So like I said, we got plenty to celebrate, okay? And I'm going to light the candle because the times are changing. Times have changed. And look, man, honestly, as a pleb myself, you know, even Richard Hart, he made some tweets. He's like, Trump comes in soon. Like, he actually made a reference to that. And I never thought about it like that. I was like, oh, wow, like literally you're just waiting for the Donald Trump to get in. Like, it's so surreal because you see America as like some big government and like these people are really going to change decisiveness. I mean, like now there's only 2 genders again. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so hopefully there's some sort of bring America back. What does bring America back really mean, friends? What bring America back means is brings 2017 back. We all want 2017 to come back, bro. You understand? Do you want to know something interesting, friends? This is it. Okay. So Ethereum from the top to the bottom of its 2016 performance, it peaked at the 1.6. Let's say change it to let's do a linear chart, friends. So log fibs, apparently log fibs can be very, very dangerous. So this is actually nice, actually. So Ethereum blew the roof off to the 4.236. That's crazy, of ETH BTC in June in the cycle. But what I'm now going to do is, if you let me, I'm going to go to, without any racism, once again, please, no racism here. I'm just going to go to the top of 2024 ETH and go to the bottom, which is what it is now. And I know this is such a big number. This is such a huge number. That's actually flippening up here. So, you know, if Ethereum maybe was pro-America and I had this, you never know, man. Maybe in another universe, friends, in this cycle, Ethereum comes up and touches the flippening again, and then it has to. But if we go back, I just want to repeat this something to you. You don't know where these things stop. Okay, you don't know where they stop. But you can agree, like, if it went to the 4.236 here, can it come halfway in the repeating cycles? Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to the Joe Biden cycle, and I've gone to the top of ETH BTC in the Bitcoin halving year, and I'm going to go to the bottom. And look where Ethereum hits in this one. Ethereum actually hit, friends, it touched the 3.6 fib. That's actually December. So if you've noticed, in the first cycle, it hit the highest fib. In the second cycle, it hit this fib. So this is from, so you go to the top and the bottom of only the Bitcoin halving year. Only the Bitcoin halving year, all right? So now I'm just going to go back to our top and bottom, which is horrendous. It's sad, but it is what it is, okay, friend? Where do we go? Our top, where were we at the very, very top? We started the year here at 0.061, and we've hit, let's say it's the bottom right now. It doesn't even matter if it goes down a bit lower. But where would, see how we hit the 4? And this was, so first cycle, okay, first cycle, big Ethereum hit the 4. Second cycle, Ethereum hit this, 3.2, okay. So is this where Ethereum maybe goes? Anywhere from here to here. Anywhere from here to here in that box. That might be it, okay, right there. So what I'll do is, if you allow me, once again, friends, please, removing any racism, just going to show you, we go up here. So is this where it touches? You know, because we're probably cursed, you never know. Maybe this is all we hit. Just be honest. Like, I would love us to hit the higher one. But yeah, maybe this is all we hit. And just to let you know, this isn't bad. Like, that number is 0.084. You want to show, like, if you do 0.08 by itself, if Bitcoin is $200,000, you get a $16,000 meth. So the numbers, they're great. They still are great. There's still plenty to be optimistic for. And look, man, I mean, like, look, I know, yeah, they ate too many bugs. They can't do 1x their body weight deadlift at all. But, you know, they invented a lot of stuff. So just this culture change, it's very, very easy. You know, like, if you're long Solana, which like most people are now, you haven't lived in a world where Ethereum stopped eating bugs. You don't know what that world looks like. Okay, you don't know. I know everyone's super, super bullish, but like you don't know the world where Ethereum starts taking protein. You know, and by the way, Trump owns $47 million of Ethereum now. He's got no Solana. That's something to think about as well. Okay, so blessings are coming our way. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.